Okay, we got a TvT here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this was the most interesting game I've ever played. I certainly have never done anything like this before, but it was crazy. So let's just get into it. TvT, I'm gonna go for Hellbat drops and try to get into a mech army from there. So I'm just going to point out that through the course of this 40-minute game, I will be making a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of things that are going to be suboptimal in a lot of ways. I've never done anything like this before, and it was a crazy game. But I just had to go with it and see where it took me. So I've got a guy here scouting. I know what's going on with them, I believe. Yep, I know that. Well, I'm pretty sure he's expanding from what I've seen up here. I'm going into a Hellbat drop, keeping my income up. He's got another base building, so he's going to be ahead on the income in the beginning. He does a scan of me. From that scan, he builds. I thought he was going to build an eBay, but he doesn't. Yep, there's eBay. And turret. So, here comes my drop. And unfortunately, I went to the only place there were turrets, which is bad. So, next time I do this, I need to go into the main and scan first, or I need to go into the natural. I just need to figure that out. So here comes the drop. I see it. Over here, I see it, so I decide I can go in here. Income tabs, 41 to 27, 0 workers killed on either side. I'm going to go right in and drop on that tank. Pick up, move out of the way. Lost some guys there. Pretty unsuccessful. I think I lost those guys because I picked them up instead of letting them fight. Yeah. No, I didn't lose them. They just got caught. They died in battle. Alright, so he's pretty much ahead. Turrets. He's building a lot of command centers, a lot of supply depots. What am I doing? I'm building an army. So he's way ahead in workers, but I know what's going on here. He's not pushing out. He's turtling up. He's got command centers going out everywhere. And he's starting to build tanks and Vikings. And he's building them 2 at a time. I'm building mine 2 at a time for a while now. If you look at the unit tab, right now he's ahead. I've got this watchtower though, and he's converting, making these planetaries, putting some turrets down, moves his Viking force out. I see that, I move out to meet him. Because once I siege, I'm in a good position. In the unit tab, it's 6 to 4, so I'm in pretty good shape. He's starting to build Thors now, and I'm still building tanks. So I'm going to take this position and hold it. He's holding out here. I take a Viking over here to see what's there, a Thor and some tanks. If you look at the Viking count, I have 3, he's got 7, but I'm the only one building them. So I'm going to start building a bunch of Vikings because I know the air superiority is key, even though he's ahead of me. So I put the missile turret out. He's building another command center. He's building multiple command centers. He's just expanding all over the place, and he's supply capped right now. I'm getting there. Scans in, push back. So now in the unit tab, it's 9 Vikings to 11, so he's got me by a little bit. But I'm building more of them, and I've got a turret here. So I come in, I snipe a couple of his, and I move back. Now it's 9 to 9 because I'm building more. And in the income tab, I'm sure he's doing much better. He's doing better, but I've got this area locked in. He can't move forward, I can't move forward, and I got Thors coming. So some of these guys die, pull them back, put them on hold. Got my Thors in effect. He's taking more command centers. He's got a lot of harvesters here. He's got a big bank. And he's got some good production facilities. So this is where it becomes pretty obvious to me that nobody is going to break anybody. It's just not going to happen. He's got +1/+1. I've got +1/+0. I start to build my second armory. I realize upgrades are going to be really important. This is going to go long. And I'm at 165 and I'm producing Vikings. I lost some minor units here, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to break me. And so got some more Vikings here. I'm going to do 2 things. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop in his base. And the second thing I'm going to do is decide, since no one's going to win this battle, it's just on the unit tab here. I'm going to pull out for a second. I've got 15 Vikings to his 9, so I've got the Viking superiority, which is important for the tanks. So I come in, drop my guys, lose 1. Now I want to kill these guys. And again, pretty unsuccessful. Let's be honest. And this guy flies away and he gets killed, also unsuccessful. So here's the rest of the Vikings. In the upgrade department, he's getting 2-2. I move in, I snipe a couple of his guys, I pull back, pull my Thors back. And now, in the unit tab, 9 to 16, so I'm ahead in the Vikings by quite a bit. They're all over there, actually. So what I'm going to do, though, even though he's taking all these positions on the map, I'm basically going to contain this area, this line of the map. And I realize that, you know, we're pretty much stuck in a stalemate, so I'm just going to inch my tanks forward and start killing his tanks. He's got a big bank, but he doesn't have a lot of production facilities. He really should have more production facilities. And so I start inching forward, getting my upgrades, firing on him because I have the watchtower. So I've got air superiority, I've got the watchtower, so I've got vision superiority. So despite all these command centers and his infinite resources, I'm doing pretty good here. My units are 1-1, his are 2-2, my 2-2's finishing. So he's kind of got a little bit better in the upgrade department, but I'm holding the position much better here. And all this is not really doing much in my opinion. He's got unlimited money. I've got unlimited money. Money's not the issue here. So what is the issue? Production. Number one thing is production. So I'm holding this contain here. I've got a good number of Vikings. Got good reinforcements. He's not coming through. I just repair quickly some of my units. Now I start to build starports, a mass, and fusion core. So I've just added 5 production buildings, and at the same time I'm getting my +3/+3, I'm getting my air upgrades. My air upgrades will be coming. And again, he's just building mass command center. And again, that's good to get rid of his SCVs, but that's okay. So he's got more production here now. So he's got good production at this point too. I'm doing a tech switch into SkyTerran because it's pretty much the only way I think I can win. But I'm pretty close to maxed out, so I've got to get rid of my army. And he's about to engage. Here it is. He's losing a lot. I'm losing a lot. And look at this, I've got a whole nother army coming. And on the production tab, he's building 6 Thors. I'm building battle cruisers, Vikings, and tanks. And I'm finishing off my upgrades. So, unit loss tab, we're pretty close to even here. But he's going to basically now mass repair his Thors. And I'm just deciding I don't want to fight that battle. So I move back. Again, resource lost. I'm in pretty good shape. I won that battle. And now he's going to mass up into Thors, which is good. He's doing 5 Thors at a time and 3 Hellbats. I'm doing battle cruisers and Vikings. I'm switching this one over to get a third battle cruiser. And my upgrades are almost done here for the fusion core. And he's going to push out, which is probably a bad idea, but that's okay. In his unit tab, he's got 8 Thors. That's pretty much his composition, and he's going to be able to rebuild that for a long time. Actually, no, he's not. He's used up all his resources. Heck, did all of his resources go into 1,000,000 command centers? Okay, well, whatever. But now he's taken the bottom of the map. He's taken this portion of the map. So he's pretty much, squeezing out a lot of the minerals on the map. So effectively, it's not a minerals game. He's got that one down. I need to win production-wise. So here are his units: 15 Thors against my 3 Thors, 15 Vikings, and 4 battle cruisers, with more battle cruisers coming and air upgrades that are coming. So I come in, start firing. His mules cannot really repair quick enough. So I'm at 150 to 130, so I won that battle pretty handily. And he's again producing 7 more Thors at a time. And I'm producing 3 battle cruisers, Vikings, and moving all my army out. And I'm going to push in, and I need to kill his production facilities. That's the most important thing. So, I'm building 3 battle cruisers at a time, getting my air upgrades. He's building a bunch of Thors. So I'm Yamamotoing him as much as possible. And I still have more. I actually didn't use my Yamamotos effectively. And I'm still winning. Now I'm producing 2 battle cruisers. He's mass repairing. And I just pull out. Producing, and this is when I decide what I'm really needing here, because I've got a bunch of minerals. What I really need here is just units, a good against Thors, Marines, Thors, Hellbats, battle cruisers. I need everything, so I'm just gonna max out all my spending and just build as much as I can of everything immediately, because it's a really close game. So I drop a ton of mules. Incomes are pretty high. Push out. I don't know that I'm winning at this point. But I'm producing a bunch of stuff, getting more upgrades, and I decided I'm going to start taking these out with my air army, which is a really bad idea. I should not have done that. So first of all, I move my ground army out of the way, and this is when he moves in with a really slow Thor army. And here he attacks in. And I realize this is a bad idea, so I get out of here. I have to go fight this army. But I'm doing pretty well here. I'm producing a bunch, and I've got a great army here. Attacking from all angles. Got a lot of Thors underneath my army. 160 to 80. He's got 6 Thors. I've got 7 Thors, 5 battle cruisers, Hellbats, Marines. Just a big, big, big army. And I've got a bunch of minerals and he's got none. Why? My battle cruiser, Thor army, takes the cake. GG. The unit loss tabs 400,000, 240,000, excuse me, 44,000 to 31,000. And he just had a lot of minerals, but I guess he used them all on his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 command centers. It's 4,000 minerals. Yeah, it's a lot. Let's back it up for a second. I just want to see. I think what happened was planetaries, if these were planetaries. So I think what happened was he only had 2, oh no, there they are, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he had a lot of these guys. And what was he mineraling at this point? About what I was. Let's back it up. Bit lower. He's trying to get it in army value. Anyway. I was going to walk in, finish off his production facilities, and end the game. Wow, that was a heck of a battle. Alright. Let's just take a look at the graphs real quick, because I have not ever really looked at a graph from a game like that. Certainly not of mine. Okay, time supply cap. Small. Idle production, a lot. Score summary. He did way more in terms of resourcing. He did way more in terms of structures. But in the units, I did more. So he resourced a lot, built a bazillion structures, just never built the units to outbuild my units. Workers active, there he goes. Big spike in the beginning. Upgrades, pretty high for him. Resource collection rate. You know, he had me there. Army value. So this is what it was. Army values were pretty even. I traded better every single time, and then effectively by the end of the game I had the better army composition because of my transition into SkyTerran, which I decided very early on when I saw the stalemate. So I guess that's a strategic win as well as some tactical wins along the way, but tactically in terms of other things he did much better.